The Honda CB1000R, a legendary model from the company, had its latest iteration, the 2018 Honda CB1000R, unveiled today at EICMA in Milan. To escort the CB1000R onto stage for its debut was none other than five-time world champion Mick Doohan, a Honda legend in his own right. Our Man in Milan, editorial director Sean Alexander, says that crowds immediately formed around the good-looking new CB after its unveiling. Although there were performance upgrades that we will address in a moment, the most noticeable change in the big CB is its embrace of the Neo Sports Cafe concept we reported on here. Moving away from the typical naked superbike formula, Honda's designers have added what they call retro-industrial minimalism, which brings a variety of metal finishes that merge with an ultra-minimalist look under the design theme of Neo Sports Cafe. Honda Neo Sports Cafe concept revealed at Tokyo Motor Show. This new approach plays out in the form of a more compact, trapezoidal profile. Starting with a 90mm 3.5 and shorter headlight and ending with an abbreviated tail section thanks to the first ever for Honda swing arm mounted fender, the overall look is that of a shorter motorcycle. To aid in the abbreviation, the pillion handholds are underneath the tail unit. All of the visible metal, from the muffler heat shield to the tank seat interface to the radiator guard, highlights the angular profile. Burns will be happy to know that the gas tank has no visible seam. Certainly this qualifies as a minimalist cockpit. Hidden under that sculpted metal is a new mono-backbone steel frame which uses split-tightening aluminum pivot plates for a 2.5 kilograms 5.5 pounds weight savings to clamp the 14.7 millimeters shorter single-sided swing arm, which is now 574.2 millimeters 22.6 in. Rake is a sporty 25 degrees and trail is 3.9 in for quick handling. While the wheelbase is 10 mm longer than the previous generation, the big CB's weight dropped by 26.5 pounds, with a 48.6% 51.5% front rear weight bias. That in addition to the crankshaft center being 5 mm higher adds to the CB1000R's side-to-side agility. Supporting the new chassis is a separate function FR fork big piston unit SFFBP while a fully adjustable shock handles the rear. The front tire remains a 12,070 ZR17 item, and the rear becomes a 19,055 ZR17. Braking comes courtesy of dual radial mount 4-piston calipers squeezing 310mm floating discs. Out back a 2-piston caliper handles a 256mm disc. Of course, Twacan Labs handles the braking modulation when you need it. Snazzy wheels and radial-mounted Tokaco calipers clamping 310mm floating discs. The CB1000R's engine is a 998cc DOHC 4-cylinder engine, sharing its architecture and layout with the CBR1000RR. While bore and stroke remain 75mm by 56.5 mm, compression ratio is to 11.61, an increase of 0.4. The pistons are now forged, as on the CBR1000RR SP. All of the flow into and out of the cylinders has been revised. The airbox and ducting were updated for smoother routing of air into the engine. An 8mm larger throttle body measures in at 44mm, and both the intake and exhaust valves receive higher lifts, 8.5mm and 8.1mm, respectively. The exhaust is a 4-to-1 unit, which feeds via 4 short catalyzers into a main chamber before sending gases out through a dual-chamber muffler. Honda claims torque from 5,000 revolutions per minute and higher is boosted by a link pipe that joins the two main pipes just before the catalyzers. In addition to the performance upgrades, the exhaust system is 9.9 pounds lighter and has a new, throatier note at 5,500 revolutions per minute and higher. While the tuning was focused on torque in the 6,000–8,000 RPM range for real-world power delivery, the reworked for 2018 engine now reaches a peak of 107 kilowatts 143.5 horsepower at 10,500 revolutions per minute and 104 Nm 76.7 lb-ft at 8,250 revolutions per minute, both measured at the crankshaft. However, thanks to shorter gearing, the power delivery will come on even stronger in the mixed-speed environment of the urban jungle. Even with the increased power and shorter gearing, Honda claims improved fuel efficiency with 40.5 mpg. Additionally, ride-by-wire RBW has been added. Of course, ride modes have also made the bill with 3 preset modes: Rain, Standard, and Sport. 3 engine characteristics are controlled by the ride modes: engine power P, engine brake ebb, and Honda selectable torque control HSTC. A user-adjustable mode is also available, allows the user to create their own P, EB, and HSCT recipe and save it for future use. Behold the 2018 Honda CB1000R in all its accessorized glory. But wait, there's more. Honda has an accessorized CB1000R that features the following factory accessories: pre-installed heated grips, aluminum front fender panels, aluminum rear hugger panels, fly screen with aluminum inserts, single seat cowl with aluminum inserts, radiator grille with CB1000R logo, and kick shifter. While this all sounds pretty exciting, we have a smidge of bad news. The 2018 Honda CB1000R and CB1000R will not be available stateside until the summer of 2018. Or you can simply move to Europe, where it will arrive in early 2018 if you can't wait. Follow the rest of our 2017 EICMA show coverage.